It's a new year, Denver, and we're looking for a fresh start in 2018 by finding a new name for our home field and kicking off the National Western Stock Show. I'm Rebecca Jacobson, and this is what's happening in your city now. The Broncos ended their disappointing season last Sunday, and more than just a few coaches will not be around next season. This week, Broncos management announced that they'll be removing signs of a failed sporting goods chain from the stadium. When the stadium opened in 2001, it was named Invesco Field at Mile High. But then Invesco fell on hard times, and Sports Authority stepped up and paid to put their name on the venue. Then Sports Authority, who ran a chain of sporting goods stores including the iconic Sports Castle on Broadway, filed for bankruptcy and closed their stores in March of 2016. The Broncos picked up the tab for the remaining years of the naming rights contract and left the signs and the name in place. But the search for someone to pick up the naming right contract continues. In fact, it's been just over a year since the Broncos hired high-profile Hollywood agency WME-IMG to help them find someone interested in having their name on the stadium. No matter what the outcome, in our hearts it will always be Mile High Stadium.
The bump stock used in Las Vegas massacre allowed the gunman to shoot 90 bullets in 10 seconds.
Denver City Council is taking action in hopes of saving lives.
So that Denver joins the city of Columbia, South Carolina, the state of California, and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts in banning bump stocks.
A proposed measure would ban bump stock firing mechanisms. These devices can make semi-automatic rifles fire like automatic weapons and were used in the Las Vegas shooting.
Denver has always been at the forefront fighting for gun safety.
In the absence of action at the federal level and the state level, it's refreshing to see City Council stepping up once again to move the ball forward to save lives.
Public comment was held at the Safety and Housing Committee of Denver City Council. All speakers were in favor of the proposal.
Not one more dead from weapons that are designed to kill mass numbers of people. I've used these weapons as a member of the military. They have one purpose: for killing a lot of people in a very short amount of time.
The proposal was brought forward by Councilmember Rafael Espinoza.
Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This is a 1,000-mile journey. This is an important initial step.
A courtesy public hearing will be held at the Tuesday, January 16th City Council meeting.
Everybody along here go! Yeehaw!
This is the kickoff of the National Western Stock Show week, and I tell you what, this is the largest crowd I've ever seen in 7 years of being on City Council. I'm just blown away with the number of people. This is like the Super Bowl of stock show events in our country, and so it really highlights our state and it highlights our city with this incredible event.
It's also a big moneymaker for our city, bringing in an estimated $6 million in tax revenue each year.
This is the preservation of Denver's history. This is 112 years of celebrating the Western culture of Denver.
The National Western Stock Show is such an important part of Denver's history that the city is investing $800 million into revitalizing its home, the National Western Center.
It's going to take about 10 years to do. It's a huge project, but it's basically going to allow the National Western Stock Show, CSU, to come together and say, how do we have a campus year-round to bring this attention to the city? I'm super excited to go. My kids love all the events. We'll go to the MLK Stock Show Day. We'll go to the Mexican Rodeo. We'll be going this weekend. But I just want everybody in Denver to come. 600,000 people are going to visit over the next 3 weeks. And so you got to come. This is incredible.
There's plenty to see at the Stock Show. And on Tuesday, January 9th, the grounds are free all day, so you can check out the trade show and the Coors Western Art exhibit. And you can't miss the rodeos, starting with Colorado versus the World on Saturday, January 6th, the PBR Bull Riding Competition January 8th, 9th, and 10th, and the Pro Rodeo starting January 11th through January 21st. Check out nationalwestern.org for full schedules and ticket prices. You can catch a new episode of Your City Now every Friday. Thanks for watching, Denver.